Some of the smartest workshop upgrades are the ones you don't realize you're missing until you finally use them. Today, we're counting down 61 amazing woodworking tools you'll wish you had. You'll discover clever measuring tools, precision helpers, safety upgrades, and practical essentials built to improve accuracy, save time, and deliver cleaner results. Some solve familiar problems in surprisingly simple ways. Keep watching, because one unexpected tool ahead could earn a permanent place on your workbench before your next project even begins. Number 1. Holdley Carbide Scraper. Old finish refuses to come off evenly, leaving stubborn glue, paint, or dried residue that slows every woodworking project before real building even begins. Holdley Carbide Scraper attacks those frustrating surfaces with a replaceable carbide blade that removes material quickly without digging deep into the wood beneath. Comfortable grip, solid construction, and reversible cutting edges make long restoration sessions feel controlled, while handling tabletops, cabinet doors, workbenches, or reclaimed lumber. Fresh timber appears in minutes instead of hours, giving every sanding, staining, and finishing step a smoother starting point. Number 2. REXBETI Metal File Set. Tiny rough edges can ruin an otherwise beautiful woodworking project, especially when metal hardware or sharpened components refuse to fit exactly where they should. REXBETI Metal File Set offers multiple file shapes designed for refining corners, enlarging openings, smoothing burrs, and adjusting delicate details with impressive control. Flat, round, half-round, and triangular profiles tackle different materials while textured handles stay comfortable during extended shaping sessions around the workshop. Perfectly fitted hinges, polished hardware, and refined tool modifications become far easier. Number 3. Milescraft Center Finder. Finding the exact center of round stock or irregular boards often turns simple layouts into frustrating rounds of measuring and guessing. Milescraft Center Finder removes uncertainty by automatically locating accurate center lines on dowels, pipes, turning blanks, and countless woodworking materials within seconds. Simple markings, sturdy construction, and quick alignment reduce repeated calculations while making drilling, turning, and hardware installation noticeably easier to prepare. Accurate layouts create balanced projects from the very beginning, saving material, reducing mistakes, and making every workshop session feel far more satisfying. Number 4. Shefio Smart Digital Level. Slight measurement errors can leave shelves crooked, frames uneven, or furniture assemblies looking noticeably off despite careful workmanship. Shefio Smart Digital Level delivers highly visible digital angle readings alongside traditional leveling functions, helping difficult alignments become much easier to verify. Bright display, magnetic base, and multiple measurement modes simplify checking cabinets, machinery, tabletops, and workshop fixtures from different working positions. Confident adjustments replace repeated corrections, allowing projects to come together with accurate positioning that looks professional from every viewing angle. Number 5. DAYDOOR Doweling Jig. Misaligned dowel holes quickly transform promising woodworking builds into frustrating assemblies that never close together correctly. DAYDOOR Doweling Jig guides drill bits precisely where matching holes belong, making edge joints, corner connections, and panel assemblies significantly easier to prepare. Adjustable guides, hardened bushings, and straightforward positioning deliver repeatable drilling accuracy across different board thicknesses without complicated setup procedures. Tight-fitting joints create furniture that feels carefully assembled while reducing wasted lumber, unnecessary rework, and disappointing gaps during final glue-ups. Number 6. GoingMake Track Saw Guide. Long sheet goods become intimidating whenever straight cuts wander away from the intended line before reaching the opposite edge. GoingMake Track Saw Guide directs circular saw movement with dependable guidance, producing crisp, ripping results across plywood, MDF, and large construction panels. Secure positioning, extended support, and smooth sliding action encourage confident cutting while reducing unnecessary hesitation throughout demanding workshop projects. Straight panels fit together more naturally, making cabinets, shelving, and furniture assemblies easier to complete, with polished-looking results every time. Number 7. XClifes Labor-Saving Arm Jack. Lifting heavy cabinets, doors, or furniture alone usually requires awkward balancing that can easily throw precise installations off target. XClifes Labor-Saving Arm Jack raises bulky materials gradually through a simple lifting mechanism that allows careful positioning without exhausting physical effort. Stable base, controlled adjustment, and impressive lifting capacity help maintain accurate height, while fastening components exactly where they belong. Solo installations become far less stressful, letting careful craftsmanship replace rushed movements whenever oversized projects demand extra support. Number 8. Johnson Smart Mark Rafter Square. Marking repeated angles across framing lumber often leads to inconsistent layouts that waste valuable material before cutting even starts. Johnson's Smart Mark Rafter Square combines measuring, marking, and angle referencing into one dependable layout companion built for workshop precision. Clearly etched graduations, durable construction, and comfortable handling simplify roof layouts, crosscuts, shelving projects, and everyday woodworking measurements alike. Consistent reference lines reduce uncertainty throughout each build, allowing every board to match confidently from the first cut to final assembly. Number 9. Bow Product Expandable Push Block. Hands naturally drift too close to spinning blades whenever narrow boards demand careful feeding through dangerous cutting operations. Bow Product Expandable Push Block keeps fingers safely away while maintaining impressive downward pressure and stable material control across different stock widths. Expandable design, high-friction contact surfaces, and balanced handling provide steady movement through table saws, jointers, and router tables, with reassuring confidence. Safer cutting habits become second nature, allowing attention to stay focused on precision instead of worrying about uncomfortable blade proximity. Number 10. GoingMake Table Saw Miter Gauge. Inaccurate crosscuts quickly multiply into assembly headaches when even small angle errors spread throughout an entire woodworking project. GoingMake Table Saw Miter Gauge delivers dependable guidance for square and angled cuts, helping every board align exactly as planned. Adjustable angle settings, sturdy fence support, and smooth travel create predictable movement while handling trim pieces, frames, panels, and detailed furniture components. Confident cutting transforms complicated layouts into satisfying builds where every connection fits naturally, leaving more time to enjoy creating instead of correcting. Number 11. Rockler Trim Router Table. Freehand routing can leave decorative edges uneven, especially when small workpieces become difficult to guide with steady control. Rockler Trim Router Table transforms a compact trim router into a stable tabletop setup, making edge profiling, grooves, and detailed shaping far easier to manage. Adjustable fence, durable tabletop, and convenient dust collection keep every pass predictable, while supporting precise routing on small woodworking projects. Professional-looking details appear with greater consistency, allowing decorative trim, signs, boxes, and custom furniture pieces to stand out with polished craftsmanship. Number 12. BOSCH Fixed Base Wood Router. Decorative cuts often lose their appeal when vibration and inconsistent handling make every pass feel unpredictable. BOSCH Fixed Base Wood Router delivers smooth routing performance with accurate depth adjustments that help shape edges, grooves, dados, and joinery confidently. Powerful motor, transparent base, and ergonomic handles provide excellent visibility while maintaining steady control across hardwood, softwood, and plywood surfaces. Creative woodworking ideas become easier to execute, giving projects crisp profiles and refined details that instantly capture attention. Number 13. Saker Multifunction Scribing Tool. Awkward gaps appear whenever countertops, trim, or cabinets must follow uneven walls with ordinary measuring methods. Saker Multifunction Scribing Tool transfers irregular contours directly onto workpieces, helping difficult-fitting jobs become surprisingly straightforward and repeatable. Multiple adjustment options, sturdy construction, and smooth marking action create accurate layout lines around corners, curves, pipes, and challenging installation areas. Custom fits require far less trial and error, leaving finished installations looking intentionally crafted instead of obviously forced into place. Number 14. MICROJIG CNC Clamping Kit. Sliding material during carving or routing can quickly ruin hours of careful preparation before the design is complete. MICROJIG CNC Clamping Kit secures workpieces firmly without obstructing cutting paths, allowing uninterrupted machining across demanding woodworking operations. Low-profile clamps, versatile hardware, and flexible positioning adapt easily to spoil boards, custom fixtures, and workshop jigs of many sizes. Stable holding keeps every operation focused on precision, helping detailed carvings and intricate patterns finish exactly as planned. Number 15. Virutex Handheld Profile Scraper. Fine molding profiles often lose their sharp definition after repairs because ordinary sanding rounds over delicate decorative details. Virutex Handheld Profile Scraper restores intricate contours using shaped scraping edges that follow existing profiles without removing unnecessary surrounding material. Comfortable handling, interchangeable profile options, and controlled cutting action simplify restoring trim, moldings, furniture edges, and handcrafted decorative pieces. Original character stays beautifully preserved, making restoration work blend naturally with surrounding wood instead of drawing unwanted attention. Number 16. AKNgoes Folding Saddle Square. Complex layout work becomes frustrating whenever measuring tools refuse to stay aligned across board edges and corners. AKNgoes Folding Saddle Square wraps securely around stock, providing dependable reference lines for marking both faces without constant repositioning. Foldable design, engraved measurement scales, and sturdy construction simplify repeat layouts for joinery, drilling, cutting, and cabinet assembly tasks. Accurate markings appear faster, reducing layout mistakes while helping every component fit together with satisfying consistency from start to finish. Number 17. Kreg Tool Pocket Hole Jig. Traditional joinery can feel intimidating when projects demand sturdy connections without visible fasteners across finished furniture surfaces. Kreg Tool Pocket Hole Jig guides angle drilling precisely, creating hidden screw pockets that assemble cabinets, tables, shelves, and frames with impressive simplicity. Adjustable settings, hardened drill guides, and straightforward alignment make repeatable pocket holes easy across different lumber thicknesses. Furniture comes together quickly, with discrete joints that showcase craftsmanship while keeping visible surfaces neat and beautifully finished. Number 18. WORKPRO Folding Roller Stand. Long boards become difficult to manage whenever material drops off the workbench before reaching the cutting blade. WORKPRO Folding Roller Stand supports extended stock smoothly, keeping lumber level while feeding through saws, planers, and other workshop equipment. Height adjustment, folding frame, and rolling support adapt easily to changing project sizes without occupying valuable floor space afterward. Heavy materials feel far easier to control, encouraging smoother workflow during solo woodworking sessions from beginning to final cut. Number 19. CRAFTZONE Folding Sawhorses. Crowded workshops quickly become frustrating when temporary work surfaces disappear as soon as larger projects begin. CRAFTZONE Folding Sawhorses unfold into dependable supports that handle cutting, assembly, finishing, and countless everyday workshop tasks with ease. Lightweight construction, quick folding design, and sturdy load capacity allow convenient setup almost anywhere without permanent installation requirements. Flexible workspace appears whenever inspiration strikes, making oversized woodworking projects much more comfortable to tackle from start to finish. Number 20. SKIL Dual Bevel Sliding Miter Saw. Wide trim pieces and angled cuts often demand repeated repositioning that wastes time and invites unnecessary measuring mistakes. SKIL Dual Bevel Sliding Miter Saw handles broad crosscuts and compound angles with smooth sliding action that simplifies detailed woodworking projects. Dual bevel capability, generous cutting capacity, and clear adjustment controls support framing, molding, furniture building, and precision finish carpentry alike. Accurate repeat cuts become easier to achieve, allowing ambitious ideas to take shape with confidence throughout every stage of construction. Number 21. EQUIPTZ Quick Grip Bar Clamps. Glued panels love to shift at the exact moment alignment looks perfect, turning simple assemblies into frustrating wrestling matches. EQUIPTZ Quick Grip Bar Clamps apply fast, controlled pressure with one-handed operation that keeps boards positioned while you make final adjustments. Wide jaws, smooth sliding bars, and comfortable triggers simplify holding cabinet panels, picture frames, drawer boxes, and countless workshop projects. Tight glue joints stay exactly where they belong, making assemblies feel calm and manageable instead of rushed and unpredictable. Number 22. Klein Tools Digital Level Gauge. Precise machine setups become difficult when tiny angle differences hide from traditional bubble levels during critical adjustments. Klein Tools Digital Level Gauge displays exact angle readings instantly, helping table saw blades, miter saws, fences, and jigs reach accurate settings. Magnetic attachment, backlit display, and automatic calibration simplify checking vertical, horizontal, and compound angles in almost any workshop lighting. Setup time drops dramatically, allowing more attention to actual woodworking while every cut begins from a verified reference angle. Number 23. WORKPRO Torpedo Level. Tight installation spaces often make full-size levels awkward, especially when checking shelves, cabinets, pipes, or workshop fixtures near walls. WORKPRO Torpedo Level fits comfortably into confined areas, while providing clear bubble visibility for quick alignment checks during construction and woodworking tasks. Magnetic edges, durable frame, and compact proportions allow convenient pocket carry without sacrificing everyday measuring usefulness around the shop. Small adjustments become surprisingly easy to verify, helping installations look intentionally straight even when access is limited and visibility is challenging. Number 24. Matework Carpenter Speed Square. Crooked cut lines usually begin with inaccurate marking, causing wasted boards before the saw even touches the material. Matework Carpenter Speed Square combines measuring, marking, and angle referencing in one durable tool built for fast workshop layouts. Deeply engraved scales, thick aluminum body, and comfortable grip create dependable references for crosscuts, rafters, shelving, and furniture components. Consistent layouts become almost automatic, reducing hesitation during marking while helping every project start with accurate geometry. Number 25. EZARC Countersink Drill Bit Set. Exposed screw heads can ruin the appearance of carefully built furniture, trim, and cabinetry that deserves a polished finish. EZARC Countersink Drill Bit Set drills pilot holes and matching recesses in a single operation, creating flush screw installations with clean surrounding edges. Multiple bit sizes, sharp cutting geometry, and quick change compatibility make repetitive fastening work noticeably smoother across different wood species. Fasteners disappear neatly beneath the surface, leaving projects ready for plugs, filler, stain, or paint without distracting hardware protrusions. Number 26. Kreg Ripcut Circular Saw Guide. Ripping plywood by hand often produces wandering cuts that make cabinets and shelving difficult to assemble accurately. Kreg Ripcut Circular Saw Guide turns an ordinary circular saw into a dependable ripping system that follows consistent measurements along large sheet goods. Adjustable guide arm, straightforward setup, and stable tracking reduce the need for bulky table saw handling during oversized panel work. Straight, repeatable strips become far easier to produce, helping home workshops tackle cabinetry projects with much greater confidence and control. Number 27. Evolution Power Tools Miter Saw. Mixed material projects become frustrating when one saw struggles to handle wood, trim, and occasional metal components cleanly. Evolution Power Tools Miter Saw delivers versatile cutting capability with accurate angle adjustments that support furniture building, renovation work, and workshop fabrication tasks. Smooth sliding action, sturdy base, and clear bevel controls encourage precise repeat cuts across a wide range of project materials. Fewer tool changes interrupt the workflow, allowing creative builds to move forward without constantly reconfiguring the entire cutting station. Number 28. Palart Miter Saw Crown Stops. Crown molding has a reputation for ruining weekends because holding curved trim at the correct angle feels almost impossible. Palart Miter Saw Crown Stops lock molding into the proper cutting position, removing much of the guesswork from complex sealing trim work. Quick attachment, repeatable alignment, and stable support help maintain consistent orientation while making multiple cuts for long room installations. Professional-looking corners become dramatically easier to achieve, turning intimidating crown projects into satisfying finishing work that actually fits together. Number 29. NatBC Oscillating Multi-Tool. Tight corners and flush cut situations often defeat larger saws, leaving awkward areas impossible to reach without damaging surrounding surfaces. NatBC Oscillating Multi-Tool handles plunge cuts, flush trimming, sanding, scraping, and detail work through a rapidly oscillating accessory system. Variable speed control, quick blade changes, and compact front-end access make it ideal for repairs, cabinetry modifications, flooring, and trim adjustments. Difficult spots suddenly become accessible, allowing precise corrections exactly where larger power tools simply cannot operate effectively. Number 30. Doweling Connectable Contour Gauge. Irregular shapes around pipes, trim, flooring, and stone edges can turn simple fitting jobs into endless measuring and recutting. Doweling Connectable Contour Gauge captures complex profiles instantly, and the connectable sections extend coverage for wider surfaces that ordinary gauges cannot handle. Dense tracing pins, locking capability, and modular design transfer accurate shapes directly onto wood, laminate, vinyl, or other project materials. Templates appear in seconds instead of repeated trial cuts, saving material while helping every custom fit look remarkably precise. Number 31. MICROJIG Match Fit Dovetail Clamps. Ordinary clamps often block the exact area where cutting, routing, or drilling needs to happen, forcing constant repositioning during detailed work. MICROJIG Match Fit Dovetail Clamps slide inside custom dovetail grooves, creating flexible holding power that stays out of the tool's working path. Low-profile design, adjustable travel, and customizable track compatibility allow endless fixture possibilities for jigs, fences, assembly stations, and routing tables. Creative workshop setups become easier to build, keeping projects firmly secured while leaving valuable space completely open for precise operations. Number 32. Klein Tools Digital Angle Gauge. Perfect bevels become frustrating whenever tiny angle differences remain impossible to judge with ordinary measuring methods alone. Klein Tools Digital Angle Gauge provides exact digital readings that simplify setting saw blades, fences, drill presses, and countless workshop machines with confidence. Magnetic base, bright display, and automatic zero function deliver quick calibration while reducing unnecessary adjustments between repeated woodworking tasks. Consistent angles carry through every stage of a project, helping joints meet accurately and finished pieces look thoughtfully crafted from every direction. Number 33. Milescraft Multi-Surface Sanding Block. Hand sanding uneven shapes usually leaves sore hands long before every curve and edge feels properly finished. Milescraft Multi-Surface Sanding Block adapts to flat panels, rounded profiles, corners, and detailed contours without constantly switching sanding accessories. Interchangeable sanding faces, comfortable grip, and flexible shaping surfaces maintain steady contact across furniture parts, trim pieces, carvings, and decorative moldings. Smooth finishes appear with far less effort, making stain, paint, and protective coatings look noticeably more refined on completed projects. Number 34. Kreg Concealed Hinge Jig. Cabinet doors rarely hang correctly when hinge cups are drilled slightly off-center or at inconsistent depths. Kreg Concealed Hinge Jig guides accurate hole placement for European-style hinges, making cabinet installations surprisingly approachable for builders of every experience level. Built-in indexing marks, depth stop compatibility, and dependable drill guidance eliminate much of the uncertainty behind professional-looking door alignment. Cabinets open and close smoothly, giving kitchens, workshops, and storage projects a polished appearance without expensive specialty equipment. Number 35. Works reciprocating saw and jigsaw. Different cutting jobs usually demand separate tools, creating unnecessary interruptions whenever projects shift between demolition and detailed shaping. Works reciprocating saw and jigsaw combines two cutting functions into one adaptable platform that tackles rough removal and curved woodworking with equal convenience. Tool-free blade changes, comfortable handling, and versatile cutting capability simplify renovation tasks, DIY repairs, and creative workshop builds throughout the day. Switching between aggressive cuts and intricate patterns feels effortless, keeping momentum flowing without constantly reaching for another machine. Number 36. Metabo HPT Compound Miter Saw. Furniture parts lose their perfect fit whenever repeated angle cuts vary slightly from one board to another. Metabo HPT Compound Miter Saw delivers dependable crosscuts and bevel adjustments that support trim work, framing, cabinetry, and detailed woodworking projects. Large work support, accurate adjustment controls, and smooth cutting performance encourage repeatability while handling both small pieces and longer stock. Finished assemblies come together naturally, rewarding careful planning with crisp joints that require far less correction during installation. Number 37. DCA Brushless Angle Grinder. Rusty hardware, rough welds, and stubborn metal edges can delay woodworking projects that depend on modified brackets or shop fixtures. DCA Brushless Angle Grinder removes unwanted material quickly while delivering cordless freedom for sharpening, grinding, cutting, and surface preparation around the workshop. Brushless motor technology, ergonomic grip, and convenient portability support, demanding maintenance jobs without tying movement to a nearby power outlet. Workshop equipment stays ready for action, allowing creative projects to continue instead of stopping for frustrating hardware repairs. Number 38. Works Zip Snip Cordless Electric Scissors. Thick cardboard templates and stubborn packaging often waste valuable shop time before woodworking even begins. Works Zip Snip Cordless Electric Scissors slice through flexible materials effortlessly, making template creation, workshop cleanup, and craft preparation much faster. Lightweight cordless design, self-sharpening blade, and comfortable trigger operation handle cardboard, leather, plastic, fabric, and similar sheet materials with ease. Preparation becomes surprisingly enjoyable, leaving more energy available for actual building instead of wrestling with difficult cutting chores. Number 39. Doveman Compact Circular Saw. Bulky saws become uncomfortable whenever projects require controlled cuts inside confined spaces or overhead working positions. Doveman Compact Circular Saw delivers impressive cutting capability through a smaller frame that feels easier to guide across plywood, boards, and trim. Adjustable cutting depth, ergonomic handling, and clear viewing area encourage confident control while tackling remodeling, shelving, flooring, and workshop creations. Portable performance helps ambitious ideas move forward wherever larger equipment feels awkward, making precise cutting far more approachable. Number 40. DAYDOOR Self-Centering Dowel Jig. Offset dowel holes can throw entire furniture assemblies out of alignment before glue has any chance to save the project. DAYDOOR Self-Centering Dowel Jig automatically aligns drilling positions from both sides, creating matching dowel holes with impressive consistency across different board widths. Self-centering mechanism, hardened guide bushings, and durable construction simplify edge joining for cabinets, frames, tables, and handcrafted furniture pieces. Accurate connections come together naturally, giving finished builds a satisfying fit that reflects careful craftsmanship from every angle. Number 41. GoingMake Table Saw Thin Rip Jig. Narrow rip cuts can become uncomfortable when tiny offcuts drift dangerously close to a spinning blade during repeated operations. GoingMake Table Saw Thin Rip Jig positions the fence for consistent strip widths while keeping finished pieces safely separated from hazardous cutting zones. Easy adjustments, durable construction, and repeatable spacing simplify creating edge banding, inlays, trim stock, and other precision woodworking components. Uniform strips appear one after another without constant measuring, allowing intricate projects to progress with confidence and dependable accuracy. Number 42. MICROJIG Table Saw Push Block. Small workpieces become difficult to guide whenever your hands must travel uncomfortably near exposed saw blades. MICROJIG Table Saw Push Block maintains firm downward pressure while controlling material through demanding cuts with impressive balance and secure handling. High grip surface, ergonomic design, and excellent stability help manage thin boards, narrow stock, and delicate workpieces during challenging table saw operations. Confident control replaces hesitation, making detailed woodworking safer while preserving smooth, predictable movement from start to finish. Number 43. PowerTech Multi-T-Track Fence. Workshop jigs lose versatility when fixed fences cannot adapt to changing project sizes or specialized cutting tasks. PowerTech Multi-T-Track Fence slides easily along compatible tracks, creating adjustable guidance for routing, drilling, clamping, measuring, and countless shop-built fixtures. Straight profile, durable aluminum construction, and convenient mounting options support repeatable setups across workbenches, router tables, and custom woodworking stations. Flexible workshop systems become easier to create, helping every new project start with organized accuracy instead of constant improvisation. Number 44. Recon Caliber Measuring Tool. Repeated measurements often invite tiny mistakes that slowly multiply across large woodworking projects before anyone notices. Recon Caliber Measuring Tool captures exact dimensions directly from stock, making repeat cuts and material planning significantly easier to manage. Clear digital readings, quick reference capability, and portable design simplify measuring boards, panels, trim pieces, and construction materials throughout busy workshop sessions. Consistent sizing keeps every component working together, reducing wasted lumber while helping finished assemblies look carefully proportioned. Number 45. Saker Miter Saw Protractor. Guessing wall corners with standard protractors frequently produces trim joints that refuse to close neatly during installation. Saker Miter Saw Protractor transfers measured corner angles directly into matching saw settings, removing unnecessary calculations from finished carpentry work. Easy-to-read markings, locking mechanism, and folding design simplify measuring inside corners, outside corners, moldings, and decorative trim layouts. Accurate angle transfer saves valuable material, helping every finished corner fit together with satisfying precision on the first attempt. Number 46. BOSCH Products Mini Push Stick. Short boards can feel intimidating to cut when your fingers remain far too close to spinning cutter blades. BOSCH Products Mini Push Stick guides compact workpieces safely through table saws and router tables without sacrificing steady feeding control. Comfortable grip, narrow profile, and durable construction allow confident handling while maintaining secure pressure across smaller woodworking materials. Delicate cuts become much less stressful, encouraging careful craftsmanship instead of rushed movements whenever precision matters most. Number 47. BGasNW Bench Dog Clamp. Workpieces constantly sliding across the bench can interrupt carving, sanding, routing, and assembly before progress truly begins. BGasNW Bench Dog Clamp locks securely into bench dog holes, providing dependable holding power without cluttering valuable workspace around the project. Adjustable clamping pressure, sturdy metal construction, and quick installation support furniture building, joinery, finishing, and detailed hand tool operations. Stable positioning allows uninterrupted focus, making every workshop task feel smoother from initial layout through final finishing touches. Number 48. FETKOI Woodworking Bench Vise. Holding irregular boards by hand quickly becomes exhausting whenever detailed shaping or joinery demands complete stability. FETKOI Woodworking sliding bench vise secures lumber firmly to the workbench, creating dependable support for sawing, chiseling, planing, carving, and assembly tasks. Wide jaws, durable construction, and smooth adjustment mechanism accommodate different workpiece sizes while keeping movement firmly under control. Hands stay free for careful craftsmanship, allowing every operation to feel more deliberate and far less physically demanding. Number 49. Rockler Table Saw Crosscut Sled. Crosscuts can lose accuracy whenever boards shift slightly against a standard miter gauge during important furniture builds. Rockler Table Saw Crosscut Sled carries workpieces securely across the blade, delivering stable support for square cuts and repeatable woodworking precision. Smooth runners, rigid fence, and generous platform help handle panels, frames, boxes, and cabinet components with reassuring consistency. Perfectly squared parts become easier to achieve, giving complex assemblies a noticeably cleaner fit from corner to corner. Number 50. Rockler Workbench Cookies. Freshly finished projects become frustrating to handle when wet surfaces stick to the workbench during drying or sanding. Rockler Workbench Cookies lift workpieces above the tabletop, creating secure contact points that protect delicate surfaces throughout finishing operations. High-friction pads, non-marring materials, and stackable design support painting, staining, carving, routing, and light assembly without unwanted movement. Protected surfaces stay untouched, while every side becomes easier to reach, making finishing sessions more convenient and consistently satisfying. Number 51. Kreg Trim Router Baseplate. Small trim routers can feel unstable whenever wider workpieces demand greater support during detailed edge shaping. Kreg Trim Router Baseplate expands the router's contact surface, creating smoother guidance for decorative profiles, flush trimming, and precision routing tasks. Crystal clear acrylic construction, pre-drilled compatibility, and generous viewing area help maintain excellent visibility while following layout lines with confidence. Balanced movement inspires greater accuracy, allowing intricate woodworking details to develop naturally without awkward tipping or uncertain control. Number 52. Works PowerShare Mini Cutter. Thick packaging, plastic straps, and stubborn sheet materials often interrupt workshop momentum before the real project even begins. Works PowerShare Mini Cutter delivers compact cordless cutting power that handles cardboard, carpet, vinyl, leather, and similar materials with remarkable ease. Comfortable grip, rotating blade, and shared battery platform simplify everyday preparation tasks while keeping valuable bench space free from clutter. Quick material trimming saves valuable time, allowing every woodworking session to begin with fewer frustrating delays and distractions. Number 53. Milescraft Drill Block Guide. Crooked drill holes can quietly ruin hardware alignment, joinery, and countless woodworking projects before assembly even starts. Milescraft Drill Block Guide keeps handheld drilling square by providing hardened guide holes that encourage straight, consistent drilling from multiple directions. Compact design, durable construction, and clearly marked angles make it useful for shelves, furniture repairs, dowel work, and workshop improvements. Accurate drilling becomes achievable without a drill press, giving builders greater confidence wherever portable tools must handle precision work. Number 54. Dragonite Pocket Hole Clamps. Pocket hole assemblies often shift unexpectedly while screws tighten, creating uneven joints that demand unnecessary adjustments afterward. Dragonite pocket hole clamps lock mating pieces firmly together, keeping surfaces perfectly aligned throughout fastening and glue-up operations. Wide clamping jaws, comfortable handles, and dependable holding force simplify cabinet construction, face frames, drawers, and furniture assembly projects. Flush connections stay exactly where intended, helping finished pieces reflect careful workmanship instead of hurried installation. Number 55. Naku Vinyl Floor Cutter. Flooring projects become exhausting when every plank requires noisy power tools that scatter dust across the workspace. Naku Vinyl Floor Cutter slices vinyl planks cleanly with manual leverage, producing straight cuts without electricity, sparks, or airborne debris. Long handle, stable base, and sharp cutting mechanism support repeat flooring work while reducing cleanup after each installation session. Quiet operation keeps attention focused on fitting every plank accurately, making renovation projects feel smoother from room to room. Number 56. BOSCH Cordless Pruning Saw. Storm-damaged branches and rough lumber often need trimming before they can become useful workshop materials or outdoor projects. BOSCH Cordless Pruning Saw delivers portable cutting power that handles small logs, branches, and thick wood without dragging extension cords outside. Lightweight construction, cordless convenience, and responsive trigger provide comfortable handling while preparing firewood, reclaimed timber, or landscaping materials. Outdoor cutting becomes quicker and more enjoyable, creating fresh opportunities to transform natural wood into future woodworking creations. Number 57. Saker Drilling Positioning Ruler. Uneven hardware placement immediately catches the eye, making cabinets and furniture appear carelessly assembled despite quality craftsmanship. Saker Drilling Positioning Ruler provides adjustable measuring references that simplify locating identical drilling points across drawers, doors, and panels. Sliding guides, engraved scales, and locking adjustments reduce repetitive measuring while supporting cabinet hardware, shelf pins, and installation layouts. Symmetrical results appear consistently, helping every finished project display balanced details that instantly elevate its overall presentation. Number 58. Oxter Sharpening System. Dull chisels and plane irons demand extra force, making fine woodworking far more frustrating than it should ever become. Oxter Sharpening System guides blades across sharpening stones at controlled angles, restoring crisp cutting edges with repeatable precision. Stable sharpening guides, adjustable settings, and dependable blade support simplify maintaining chisels, plane irons, carving tools, and workshop essentials. Razor-sharp edges glide through wood effortlessly, bringing satisfying control back to delicate joinery and detailed hand tool craftsmanship. Number 59. WORKPRO Folding Work Table. Limited workspace can quickly slow ambitious projects whenever cutting, assembly, and finishing all compete for the same surface. WORKPRO Folding Work Table unfolds into a versatile workstation that doubles as a sawhorse while remaining easy to transport and store. Integrated clamping features, sturdy construction, and quick fold design support woodworking, repairs, painting, and countless DIY projects almost anywhere. Flexible workspace follows every idea, allowing productive building sessions whether you're inside the garage or working outdoors. Number 60. Conki Electric Mini Belt Sander. Tiny wooden parts become difficult to refine when full-size sanders remove material far too aggressively for delicate details. Conki Electric Mini Belt Sander offers controlled sanding for miniature components, knife handles, craft projects, model making, and precision shaping. Compact footprint, replaceable sanding belts, and responsive control allow careful material removal while preserving intricate edges and fine contours. Detailed finishing becomes surprisingly enjoyable, helping small creations showcase polished craftsmanship without overwhelming fragile project pieces. Number 61. Hotgel Log Peeler Debarker. Fresh logs often hide beautiful grain beneath stubborn bark that takes far too long to remove with ordinary hand tools. Hotgel Log Peeler Debarker strips bark quickly through a purpose-built cutting head, making log preparation faster for rustic furniture, timber projects, fencing, and outdoor woodworking creations. Balanced handling, durable construction, and consistent cutting action help expose smooth wood surfaces while reducing tiring manual scraping across long sections. Natural timber reveals its full character with far less effort, opening the door to creative builds. The best workshop upgrades are often the ones hiding in plain sight. These 61 amazing woodworking tools you'll wish you had showcased practical Amazon discoveries that can improve precision, efficiency, organization, safety, and the overall woodworking experience with every project. Which tool earned a spot in your workshop? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more Amazon tool discoveries, and we'll see you in the next video.